Hello everybody, so thought I'd do an evening stream because I have activated my free hit. If you see here, it's active. I've saved it. So with this team, I was looking at the fixtures and I'm just worried now that Man City are actually going to do very, very well. If you look at their fixture that's coming up, Man City versus Brighton. Now, I really am scared not to have a Man City asset there, an attacking one. I just used one transfer, so I should have saved that really, which was a silly move really, but I've done it and then I've seen the fixture after and I thought actually I'm missing out here, but that was a bad move by me. That's something you should never ever do, is with a free hit or your chip that you use your transfers before. Sometimes you'll do it and then you think, injuries have come in real FPL this is, and then you've got no choice then. That's fair enough, but this way it was silly of me. I should have just used the free hit. I would have saved my transfer then for the next game week and had two transfers, but there you go, live and learn as they say. But yeah, I managed to bring Laporte in for Van Dijk. So, I'd done that move. I took Laporte out the game week before and I thought Van Dijk's been very active in that, and I saw Otamendi was being just as attacking as Laporte, so I thought let's give Van Dijk a go. Fixture was kind to Liverpool, and he got the clean sheets but no attacking returns. Now Laporte's been doing both, hasn't he? So I got him straight back in because he's been on absolute fire. Can't go without him. So without further ado, hi to Penguin in the chat as well. Thanks for modding for me, dude. It's much appreciated. Absolute awesome being there. We've got 2 viewers so far, so that's good. Unless one of them is me on my phone. I don't know if that actually counts or not because it's on the same IP address. But I'm not using data, so it's the same Wi-Fi. So possibly 2 people here, but who knows. But anyway, I wasn't too fussed how many people came. It's just nice that people will come. I expect people to come probably for the virtual FPL that me and Penguin will be doing. But it's just nice to have guys here. Nice chilled evening going over this virtual FPL. So using my free chip, let's have a look then. So I got to go to the transfers tab now that it's active and having a look, and the reason I hit it was because of Man City. So let's have a look at them first. So really I can take out whoever I want. Looking here, Chris Wood, I've been calling him Deadwood half the season, but then I turned him into Firewood and now he's Deadwood again. I think I curse him. I just think me and Wood, we just don't get on anymore. I think he's going to have to go. It's a transfer window, so he's going to have to go. Out he goes, and I think for this wild card, he's got to go, hasn't he? Let's have a look at Burnley's fixture, just to be safe. Burnley are away to Newcastle. He probably could get a goal there, couldn't he, if I got rid of him? That's what will happen, won't it? That's exactly what will happen. But let's have a look then. Dare I? What do you think, guys? Should I get rid of Chris Wood? I think Kane's fixture, he'd free me up a lot of funds, obviously, to probably bring in Aguero. Because the way I'm thinking of it is Man City v Brighton. Brighton are going to concede badly, and Man City are going to destroy them, aren't they, really? So you've got to have someone like that in there, like an Aguero, or even one of the midfielders. Bernardo Silva's been scoring quite a bit for Man City, and so was Sane, and De Bruyne's coming on strong again, isn't he? So for this free hit chip, I just want to cover City, really. I'm fairly happy with the way my team is anyway. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Nice to have you there in the chat. Let's have a look then. So I'm going to get rid of Kane here. Wood. Deeney is my, he's my prized possession in this virtual FPL. But I'm definitely going to get rid of Neto because he's gone off the boil, I think. Let's see. Richarlison, I just bring him in. It doesn't matter though, because all these players will return back. Don't forget that on the free hit. That all these players will come back. So should we just start fresh? Let's do it. Start fresh. This team's coming back. It doesn't matter. Start fresh. Let's do this. Full budget to play with. Now, let's have a look at the fixtures. And the goalkeepers. Who do we think for this game week? It's free hit. We've got to take this game week into consideration. Not necessarily this list. It's going to be irrelevant to a free hit chip. So, unless we just look at the next game week 30. And that's all we'll be focusing on for this free hit. And as I'd been playing before, here's how I played. I think I showed you in the last video, but I'll just show you quickly. So if I go to Premier League table, and what I look at is the table, looks very similar to the real Premier League table. Okay, fair enough. But top goal scorers list. Here we go now. There, look at the people at the top. You know they're going to be steaming ahead, and this is my theory, is that sort of the middle to top section have got to catch up. These fireballs, they cannot keep on going like this. They just can't keep going and steaming ahead. These guys got to catch up just a little bit, even if they go up to 23, and then these guys go ahead again. So it's rotating between them twice. That's how I've been playing the whole time. So if we can do that, an idea might be Mane, Ings, Kane, Rashford looks good, doesn't he? I mean, he got a nice haul yesterday to play catch up. So that theory really does work. Tammy Abraham got the goal before his injury though. Jimenez, I think Jimenez just been good throughout the whole thing. Or do we think someone further down is going to catch up with this lot as well and get in the mix? Because they're not many goals behind this lot. So it's about keeping it all in balance to actually catch up with this. So let's have a look then at transfers. I bet I've got to get rid of everyone again, haven't I? Yeah, I do. That's fair enough. The chip's still active. I'll have to look at this Penguin. I'll have to look into getting some music going. With a live stream as well. That would be good. So let's have a look then. Goalkeeper shall I bring in? Any goalkeeping suggestions in the chat, guys? If we have a look at the fixtures here for game week 30. Oh, you got is Ederson guaranteed a clean sheet? And Man City guaranteed a clean sheet? Where's Sheffield United? Are they Tottenham? Oh, they're not guaranteed a clean sheet, are they? Patricio could do it, couldn't he? Villa, Palace, at home. Who else is there? I think he probably would. I mean, it's a big chunk of the budget, possibly. But I could stick Ederson in with a budget goalkeeper. Just to start. I think it's for one game where you've got to capitalise on it. This isn't the sort of thing you do. But it's a lot of money, isn't it? To try and get a clean sheet. And what if Brighton did nick a goal? You'd be gutted. Is it really worth it for a keeper? I tell you what, I've been going on about him for ages now. I'm just going to do it. Gaeta in Palace goal. He's got Villa next. I think he could get some good clean sheet there, possibly, or plenty of save points. So I'm going to go for it. Crystal Palace. We'll start with Gaeta in goal then, guys. So Gaeta's there. Welcome aboard for one game week, mister. Let's see. Gaeta is into the team for this free hit chip. And then we need a budget goalkeeper. So we just go to goalkeepers. And we'll have a look at the cheapest. Don't care if you don't play, we'll just go Elliott. There you go, because for one game week it's irrelevant. Is there cheaper than 4.0? Am I missing something here, guys? 4.0 the lowest. 3.9 is the lowest. Oh, don't want to miss him, do ya? No, not for a budget deal. Let's get rid of that. Right down here. It's always Button, isn't it? Whether it's real FPL or not. He is just... He's like Chris Wood. He's Deadwood. No one uses him, bless him. But he helps us fill the team. And moving on to our... We're going to go defender. We're definitely having Laporte in there. So I'm going to go Man City. Because I did bring a Laporte in for a reason. So Laporte in the defence. Because his attacker return's been right up there. But mind you, Otamendi's been quite attacking as well. Now, in my original team, without the wildcard, I've got Laporte. So, should I just change it up for this game week to Otamendi? Because he's cheaper, it might allow me a bit more money to attack with Man City. And Liverpool, or Aubameyang Arsenal, or Kane Tottenham. I'm going to do that. Right, because Otamendi's been right in there with Laporte. He's had just as many chances, but obviously Laporte is the one that's scoring. But just to budget it and possibly keep a clean sheet there, yeah, we'll go that way because Otamendi might even come off as a sub and get an early clean sheet. That would be a sneaky one as well. So let's have a look here. 3 viewers now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Much appreciated. If you can share, don't forget to follow FPL Penguin as well. He's our brilliant mod in the chat then. Don't forget for live virtual FPL, I'll be doing one night. It's Penguin on tomorrow night, live at 7. So make sure you check it out. Go and subscribe to him. He'll be on then I'll be on the following night. We'll be swapping like that and rotating all the way through virtual FPL now, keeping each other fresh basically and ready. So that's good for everyone watching. Right, so let's have a look then. Defenders now. Defenders, where do we go? Van Aanholt. Oh, we got a goal in a friendly, I remember that I ran, but that really is irrelevant. But I do find that when you run friendlies on this game, they do seem slightly significant in that players do return the same pretty much, or they'll at least get on the clean sheet. You know, say a player scores 2 goals, they'll at least get a goal in the actual games that are played. So it kind of does... You should keep your eye on the friendlies. Even things like substitutions, you know. He's going with KDB captain is Penguin. Done 2 free transfers. Ward and Bruno in for Laporte and Sarr. Good moves. Laporte very attacking. I totally agree with Laporte. I'd go Laporte. I've got him in my team for the next game week. So I've just switched it up for this because I saw Mendy's just as attacking. But I feel Laporte probably will score more. But I just want to free the budget up so we can have a play around a bit better with the midfield and the attack. That's the only reason I'm doing that. But yeah, sounds good, mate, that you've got that, because he's definitely a must to have in your team. Yeah, that was funny. We had about 6 viewers, and then it went down to 4, and then it went down to 1, and now it's back up to 2. So I don't understand what's going on with this, but there you go. People tuning in and out. Am I disappearing off of the screen? Right, let's have a look then. We'll move into the... I know what we'll do. We'll go to the midfield next. Or should we keep budget? Yeah, we'll go to Man City because that was a fixture I was looking at here against Brighton. Because the free hit, so it's for game week 30. And in their midfield or in their striker role, what should we go for, guys, do you think, in the chat? A midfielder or a striker? What do we think? Get it in the chat, guys. Midfielder or striker? I've literally got to go and get some water again. I'm surprised. I'm not even commentating, but you talk so much on a live stream. It's unbelievable. Back in a minute. Right, I'm back, guys. And now let's see. This is all good. Let's have a look then. In the midfield, we could try on for who's going to be really involved. I mean, you'd expect De Bruyne after his goal and his assist last night. He did scare me. Oh my God, is he going to destroy Brighton? What's going to happen? What is going to happen, guys? I'm just trying to think which attacking option for City do we want? Which attacking option do we want to go for, guys? Midfielder or a striker? Or can we go both? Can we do both? Let's see. Sane? Should we go Sane, or has he started to go a little bit quiet now? I mean, when you refer to the goal scoring list, I suppose Sane does have to catch up on the goal scoring list. Bernardo Silva's been in good form. I'm not sure. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Mid's probably a safe option and cheaper, says Penguin. That's true. Absolutely right, mate. Definitely cheaper. KDB is the one, isn't he? I feel he is the one, really. Out of all of them, Mahrez is more... He comes on as a sub. David Silva. Bernardo Silva's been getting the goals lately. Foden... Nothing to Foden. I mean, look at the points here on the right. Look at his points. 219. We're going to go De Bruyne. Welcome to the team for this game week. It's Brighton. Go and destroy them, KDB. Go and destroy. Now, we'll look at a striker, guys. But which striker should I bring in for game week 30? These are the fixtures here. I mean, Man City, obviously, we could go there. We could go Aguero. Another striker. Arsenal, Aubameyang at home, but they're playing Chelsea. So, would he be as clinical against Chelsea or not? It's an interesting one. Leicester down here versus Liverpool. You'd say Vardy, but they're playing Liverpool. It's going to be a lot tougher for him. And then Man United, they're away, but they're playing Bournemouth. Could you go Rashford away from home? Which is the safest option here? And hands down, guys, it has to be Man City, doesn't it? It really does for this game week. Penguin saying Pukki or Vardy. I mean, that's all very well. Pukki hasn't been doing too great lately, but he's playing Watford, so he could get something. But it's just because he hasn't done much lately. Oh, it's nice water, man. Especially when you're talking so much. That's why we love doing these streams. But I'm taking it more chilled tonight, going through this team with you. I've got to get it ready by tomorrow because I'm actually officially back at work now as of today, so managing to get in what I can now. And going live actually makes it easier. I think when you're recording videos, it takes a lot more time. When you're going live, you're getting the real deal as well. It's all live, it's all go. And match days, it's obviously more relevant, whereas recording videos and that, it's always talking about what happened and, you know, going over what you think may happen. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm going I know what I'll do. I will go to the old land of Google. Virtual FPL. Here we go. And we are going to have two screens here because we're going to refer to the top goal scorers list here. Now Aguero is on 21 goals. Now if I got Aguero in, do you think he's due to catch up with Vardy or Aubameyang? Or do you think we should go for another striker down here? I mean, Rashford's away, isn't he? Tough one. It's that name Wood again, isn't it? But he's away. Jimenez, what are Wolves doing? There's a name I forgot. Wolves, where are you? Wolves are up here. They're away to Southampton. Do we think Jimenez could be a good option? Seems to be banging him in. Looks like he's due to go up more on the goal scoring list to me. Jimenez here. What do you think, guys? Jimenez or not? I think it's got to be. I'm going to do this move, I think, so far. I'm going to go Jimenez up front. And then I'm going to go back to City for a midfielder again. Or I can't actually, can I? I've got three. No, I've only got two City, so I could go one more City. Let's have a look. Aguero is a lot of money, isn't he? I mean, Liverpool playing Leicester next, so it's going to make it hard to get one of them guys in. Unless we look at the top goal scorer list. Firmino there. I think Firmino could be due to catch up a few as well. What do you think? Sterling and Firmino? Ooh, let's have a look. Liverpool. We could go Firmino in the attack. Bobby Firmino. I'm playing against Leicester though, but could be due some goals here on that sort of logic. You think Pookie, Penguin? You really do think Pookie against Watford? Yeah, he could turn up, couldn't he? What has he been doing lately? Has he been doing much? I'm not sure. Fixtures and results. Let's have a quick look at Norwich. See what his attacking was, because that's what I go off as well. Is what attacking. Jump to full time result. Pookie was most involved in attack there. So he didn't get a goal. Could he be due a goal now? It's interesting. He was top attacking there, but there was against Brighton again. Would be cheaper. Firmino is a lot of money, isn't he? But then Jimenez is a slight budget enabler. I mean, Salah is 12.7. That's a lot of money, isn't it, guys? 12.4 for Mane. Okay, then let's see. Pookie's in. Pookie's in, Penguin. This attack was only 5 though, so going off the boil a little bit. Let's have a look at the previous game week. Oh, it didn't like that. This is the real FPL now, isn't it? That's come up here. We need the virtual world. Welcome back to the virtual world. Oh, the bubbly. Let's see now. Here we go. Where are the Norwich? Jump to full-time result. Pookie on that 5 again and not getting anything, so I'm not convinced in that way, but he could turn up with something. I mean, that's what happens, isn't it? That's normally the way. I don't know, I'm not feeling that really, to be honest with you. Not, well, because they're at home. He could do it though, couldn't he? He could do it at home. And it's Watford. Yeah, I think Pookie could. I think he could be on something. I'm feeling it a bit now. Now I'm thinking about it. They're at home. He hasn't scored for a few games. He's probably due. Let's have a look at this league table. Premier League table. Bit of water. Oh, my voice. Pookie's due to come up. So Sterling, I'd say. Martial. Yeah. The bubbly. Shall we get... Let's have a look at... Well, we've got 2 strikers there, so that's good. 2's pretty good, isn't it? Let's go for a... midfielder. Let's have a look at this list then. Midfield, good options in midfield to contribute. Man United v Bournemouth straight away sticks out to me. Man United. And it's got to be, hasn't it, Fernandes or Martial. It has to be one of them two in the midfield. Fernandes been on fire. I think Martial is due to catch up though, isn't he? Yeah. Fernandes right up there on the assists. My goodness. Well. Yeah. Martial. I mean, Fernandes seems to be involved in everything at the moment. Fernandes is in for this game week. And then we can go to the defence now. Fixtures, let's have a look. Burnley, Palace, Everton. City's already obvious. Watford, West Ham, Wolves. Burnley, bubbly. Let's have a look. Old Aurier's gone off the boil, hasn't he? We need to get someone else in. I'd go for bubbly. Just trying to think. Maybe a Burnley defender might do well this week. Burnley. Someone like Ben Mee, who's been in the points, isn't he? Ben Mee. Yeah, stuff it. Let's go. Man City. And we've got Laporte and Otamendi in. Boom. There you go. Otamendi and Laporte in. And then we've got about 41 million left. Whoop whoop, 41 mil. Let's do this now. Let's make this squad come to life. And we need 2 defenders, 3 midfielders and 1 forward with 41 million. What you gonna do when they come for you? We need a budget enabling defender. We need a low defender now. Really doesn't matter who. Johnson, budget enabler. He's not going to play. That's so far. I mean, if worse comes to worse, we can get someone better in. But just for now, budget enabler. And then I'm going to go for, drum roll, let's go back to the midfield now, obviously, because I need to fill that up with someone decent. 37 million. Decent midfielder. Surely, looking at you're going to go Liverpool midfielder. But they're playing Leicester. Man United again. Nah, we're not gonna double up Marshall and Fernandes. I could have the best of both worlds though, couldn't I? Could say welcome back Richarlison in there. There we go. 28 million left. 1 defender left, 2 midfielders and 1 forward. Let's have a look at the forwards. I suppose we could go for someone big there or big there. Big in midfield or big in defence. Chelsea have got Tammy Abraham injured, so they might bring someone else in. Let's have a look. Oh look, Giroud and Abraham are injured. So it'd have to be Batshuayi, wouldn't it? Surely they're not going to play one of the midfielders up front, are they? I mean, we saw Trossard up front the other night because of injuries, but would Batshuayi instantly start? 12 points so far. Could he be a sneaky one? Not convinced, but I tell you what, that Villian's been in good form, hasn't he? But will Chelsea be not as effective now without Tammy up there, without someone to hold the ball? Who knows how virtual FPL is working with this? This is crazy, guys, you know. Any ideas, guys, what you would do with this budget that's remaining? This is the free hit, obviously. Budget enabler, I wonder. Let's see now. I wonder, who should I do? Let's just go to all forwards and have a look here. Points wise, let's have a look. I'd not bring in Wood again, no way. I always like me Troy Deeney, but Watford, they're away, aren't they? Yeah, they're playing Norwich. But could Deeney get something again? He seems to do that. Calvert-Lewin would be probably a good one. Everton are away though to West Ham. Would DCL score? What do we think? And refer to the top goal scorers list here. DCL Probably due to catch up. So's Deeney now. Just that bit. Right, I'm just going to have a look and see if it's possible to have 4 Man City. It'd probably say no. Yeah, you're not allowed. It's the same. Okay, I've never tried it on virtual. Thought I might get away with it. Not to be. That is fair enough. Liverpool now. Let's have a look at... I mean, Aubameyang's at home, isn't he? Arsenal, they're playing Chelsea. Aubameyang, can he do it against Chelsea? Aubameyang in there. Leave me with 17 million. I think... You know what Sean FPL's just said? I think Deeney will score. And with that, sir, I was thinking it. I was umming and ahhing. Aubameyang will probably score, but I just feel... I've been so loyal to Deeney this season. I can't not leave him out, can I? That is true, though. Deeney's in. Deeney is in. You're dynamite, Deeney. You can do it. You know, he's been so good for me this season. I can't fault him. He misses the odd game, but then he'll return again. So he gets his chance again. Go and do it, Deeney, against Norwich. You got this. You've got this. That's the spirit. And then we're left with 22.6 million, and I need a defender and 2 midfielders. So let's see. Should we get the defender out of the way? Let's have a look then. Who would be a good fixtured defender? We've already got a Burnley in there with Ben Mee, because they're playing Newcastle. Man City's obvious. Norwich. Could you get a Norwich defender in? I don't know. A Watford defender. That Mariappa. Mariappa for Watford. He had a good game last game, and I as I was commentating on it, that's all I was saying was Mariappa! Mariappa! So maybe, just maybe, Mariappa. Where are you on this list? Mariappa. Where are you? Let's see. Right, I'll tell you what. There he is, just before. Mariappa, welcome to the club. You had a good game last time, so do it for my team as well, please, Mariappa. And that leaves us with 18.4 left for 2 midfielders. 2 midfielders for 1 game week only. This is my free hit. My free hit chip. But I need to make this game week count. I'm in the 300s. I'd love to jump to the 200s again. If you could hit... I tell you what, it's so tight. If you get an 100 score and in a week where all the big assets miss and you manage to pick the one, you're right back in it. You're right up there again. So if I could do something like that, that'd be amazing. But yeah, 2 midfielders. So I think Liverpool we can't go without, because it always scares me. I know they're playing Leicester, but it always scares me going without them, because when you see that timer just ticking away going, oh god, they're going to do it, aren't they? I can't bear that. Can't bear it. Can't be suffering like that, knowing that they're hammering the goals in and I'm missing out on the points. Not happening. Not on my watch. So I was a Mane man before. A Mane man. Oh, cuckoo. Is that a sign telling me that I'm cuckoo? Mane against Leicester. What do you think, guys? Or are Bournemouth in for it? I'm gonna go for... Mane is in there. Sadio Mane, welcome aboard. And then we have 6 million left for a midfielder. Now cost. So we need a 6 million midfielder. So if we scroll down to exactly 6 million, I think if I scroll again it will go past. I knew that, but I still did it. There we go then. So you're looking at McNeil, Buendia, Fornals, Goodmanson, Stanislas, Keita, Trossard. No, I'm getting Trossard out, definitely. Absolutely getting rid of him. And Sean FPL saying he doesn't own Mane. Okay, mate, that's fair enough. Who do you have then, sir? Who do you have? Do you have a Salah? Who is due for 6 million? Who is due to go up on this goal scoring list? Now let's have a look. For 6 million, I don't think there's any midfielders there, really. What about assists wise? Now look at that. Buendia on 11 assists. Is he due for a rise there? Traore. Buendia, interesting. Isn't Buendia... Who does he play for? Is it West Ham Buendia plays for? Jota, no. It's not paying off, is it, for some players? Salah, yes, yeah, that's the player you want. If you haven't got Mane, you've got to have Salah. One or the other. You have to have one of them. You pretty much, real FPL especially, or they just hurt you. Oh, can we not get a Villian in for 6 million? I bet not. He's too good for 6 million, isn't he? He looks informed as Villian. I'm just looking down to see if any names stick out that have been doing well lately. Don't forget, it's FPL Penguin live tomorrow night doing the virtual FPL. So I'll be tuning in there, and hope you will as well, Sean. That'll be good. Let's have a look. I'll tell you what, who actually was a good asset in real FPL for me was Sermon when he was at Bournemouth. He clocked me up loads of points. He ticked along nicely. What do you think? You think I should... Oh, Buendia's Norwich. And Norwich are at home. They're playing Watford. Should I go for Buendia for 6 million? Probably about the best I'll get, isn't it, really? Out of everyone there for 6 mil. What do you think? Probably the best I'll get. Yeah, I'm looking at that list. No one really sticks out apart from Traore, who could go mental again. But I'd rather not risk that. I'd probably go Buendia. So it is official. It is done. And it's about to be locked. I won't keep you any longer, guys. So yes, the free hit chip is now officially locked in. It's locked. It's locked. The supply manager's there. See him? He's just confirming that the team is locked in. And then your captain choice. That's one more thing to pick, isn't it? Good man, Sean. I shall see you there, 100%. So captain choice. I'm going to think about that one. But so far, it's probably De Bruyne in there. De Bruyne. Yeah, that basically wraps up the wildcard anyway, guys. I'm going to have a think about captain. I've got till tomorrow evening so I can ponder that. And yeah, thanks for watching the video, everyone. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, although I doubt it because we've only had 2 viewers. But I've just come on this evening to go over this, and thank you